A new era for Red Bull Racing starts this weekend here at the Belgium Grand Prix. This race will be the first time in the team's history that it is not led by Christian Horner as its team principal and CEO after Horner was let go 2 weeks ago after the British Grand Prix. And it's Laurent Mekies who will be leading the team this weekend and from here on out. Max Verstappen naturally was asked a lot about that topic when we arrived here at Spa because of the break we've had between races and the fact that it's been the main talking point. And he said that he's looking forward to the future. There were some nice comments for Horner and everything he achieved in his 20 years at the head of Red Bull Racing, but he said that he wants to see the team improving the car, improving its performance. That's the most important thing to him. And he said that Horner leaving and the change in team principal would have no impact on his future and what he may do moving forward. So he said the main impact for that will be how quick the car is and if he can be competitive this year and even next season as well, when we're going to have the new regulations in 2026. So it was a pretty interesting take from Verstappen, actually, the way he was looking forward more, but he was positive about Horner himself. He's much more chatty than he's been on recent Thursdays as well, which was something that was quite interesting to see. Someone else pretty chatty at one point was Lewis Hamilton, talking about a new Ferrari rear suspension that they are going to be running this weekend for the first time. They did use it in a filming day last week at Mugello, but he said you couldn't really get a feel for it there. Very short time out on track, not representative at all. But he hopes that will show some performance gains for Ferrari, but also that he's been doing lots of work in this 2-week break, trying to find out ways of improving the team, because he says he's not going to allow himself to become a Formula One world champion who joined Ferrari and then didn't win another title. He mentioned Kimi Raikkonen, who didn't manage to do so on his second spell with the team, but also Fernando Alonso and Sebastian Vettel. He said, all of them great world champions, didn't get another championship. I won't let that happen to me. Whether that is going to be the case will remain to be seen, because I don't think the title is realistic this year, but moving forward, he knows changes are needed to be successful in 2026 and beyond. All of that's before we even talk about anything to do with the Drivers' Championship this year and the dynamic between the two McLaren drivers. They're kind of a secondary storyline at the moment, but this video comes to you a little bit late because, as you can see in my running kit, as the day's just ended with a charity run for Antoine Hubert, who was killed here in 2019. Pierre Gasly organising that, his fellow Frenchman, who he was alongside in the Renault and Alpine Academy and worked with bringing him up into the sport. He got to Formula 2, Antoine, and he was killed in a crash here 6 years ago. So every year now it's a tradition that the whole paddock comes together and runs for him.